One of the dirty secret of the cloud is that companies spend more on the people to manage their cloud infrastructure than the cloud infrastructure itself. I mean, we all think that our AWS bills are intolerably large, right? But if you think about it, if you go to LinkedIn, you'll see that there are 1.3 million people with the title DevOps engineer or SRE, site reliability engineer, cloud engineer. And that's actually an undercount because there are plenty of people who are just software development engineers who also do on-call. Now, if you ascribe just a 150K per engineer, that's $200 billion in total, twice the size of the cloud. The other crazy thing is that it's growing 40% year over year, same as the cloud itself. The reason for that is that production ops largely is done manually. And that's what these guys do, or gals. And if you think about it, the reason everyone went to the cloud is to innovate faster, build things faster. So, check. That's actually happening. Things are getting built faster, they're getting delivered faster. Now, the rest of the software development lifecycle, uh, building, testing, artifact creation, configuration management, deployment, that's largely all automated now. And again, great. It's running as this great pipeline. Now, pity the poor guy who's sitting at the tail end of the tsunami, who is just getting stuff delivered faster and faster in a more complex way, microservices, containers, multiple clouds, and they have to manage all of that. And a lot of the issues that happen are proportional to the size of your fleet. And so the job just gets bigger and harder as time goes on. And if you think of, I mean, there are a lot of DevOps companies out there, but the reality is most of them do something in a space called observability to detect what's going on. And then there are a bunch that do help you with the process management, assigning a ticket to someone or deduplicating and doing root, correlation and stuff like that. But there's not that much after some, let's say Datadog detects an issue, PagerDuty assigns it to me. I'm basically dealing with it manually and during my on-call shift. And so I created Shoreline to help with that, to basically help bend the curve through automation by reducing the toil of operations for commonplace issues, um, expanding the number of people who can safely fix something that is sort of well understood but requires some judgment, and then making it easy to debug things across your fleet for new issues that arise. So all of that to reduce time and to reduce the labor cost. And you have to remember, unlike every other part of the software development lifecycle, this is a 24/7 job. And so you can't control when a disk gets full or a machine goes down or a database, starts getting stuck inside some lock. And so, you're going to get paged in those cases. And, that actually creates a real burden on your life and on the people around you, not just yourself, right? Because it could happen when you're at your, Memorial Day barbecue, or it can happen overnight. And, it's okay if it doesn't happen frequently, but it starts to create some challenges on everybody around you when it does. So that's why I created Shoreline.